Hello to everyone on YouTube and welcome to the round 1 day 2 of races of the Aquarius Cup. We are right now already classified to the group A of the round 2, so today it's only going to be farming carrots, getting as much victories as possible. For the time being, I have been running these 3 racers, Taiki, Agnes Digital and Ogurika. Today we are going to change up the things a bit. I am still trying to get a better Ogure Cup for TCM, but I also had a Smart Falcon that I want to try running today, so we are going to pick her and see what we can do with her. We can get if she can get some victories. This one does has less, even though I miss only one thing on her, that is groundwork. She has a lot of other skills that should help her to get in the lead. So, and seeing also that I encountered a lot less front runners that I was thinking on round 1, so maybe she can help me to get a better position for Digital and Taiki, most likely Taiki, because I need her. She has been the one getting the most victory. So let's see if we can get a positive win rate today. So let's hit it. Results have been a bit all over the place. I know that I have been gambling a bit, running late surgers that are technically the weaker strategy, only having Taiki Shuttle my only meta runner, but everything still should be fine. For example, this time around, only one other front runner, and it's even A rank, so this shouldn't be too complicated. So it should be one of the easier lobbies we will encounter today. So let's see what we can do. Okay, she activated DD and PP to get the movement, Herald procs, so she's going to be very comfortable on the lead right now. Speed Eater, debuffing the speed of my enemies. She's leading pretty comfortably. She has Angling and Victoria. Okay, for Digitan also everything propped. She's getting a lot of speed. She's passing Falco, so Falco is not getting the victory this time around. Digital gets a very strong victory here. Very, very nice. This was a 1, 2, 3. Not a very hard lobby. but typical thing that you can encounter on day 1 and on round 1. Things are not going to be like this in Group A round 2, but I will take any victory because those are more cards for me. Next objective to pulling is going to be the Nishino Flower Uma. She is a very great Pay Chaser parent, so me who likes pulling for parents to get better runners in the future. She also can be used for late surgers to get a follow-up acceleration, because you can have Pump Iron on the 6th and then 3rd and 4th and 5th proc the Nishino Flower ult, and that is an extra. So she's going to be my next objective. Let's see. This time around there is also only one other front runner. It is Marusensky this time around. By catching her up and taking the lead. Hey, my Taiki is in a very nice position to activate her ult. There she goes. Smart Falcon activate all the accels. Can she win this one? The last second did activate her ult, but nobody's catching up to Taiki and Falco. So, a victory for Falco this time. Very nice. Okay, this time around I see a lot of more Prey Chasers. Another Falco S rank, Marusensky. Okay, it's going to be a harder. Love it. Pump is going to be complicated to get. There are more than six or more frontliners, so getting Pump is going to be complicated.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。先行争いは2番スマートファルコンマルゼンスキー、3番スマートファルコン芝原ガートに入ります。最後方からのレースとなった4番アグネスデジタル、大丈夫か？まだこれからですよ。頑張ってほしいですね。マルゼンスキー最長に飛ばしていきます。We
are not on the lead right now, so anything is on Taiki to get in the 4th position, and my D-Dan is not in a very nice position right now. She's last, she's not keeping up with the pace, so this is going to be very complicated to win this one. Taiki also falling behind.
オベリキャップまだ抑えたままだ。最後のコーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのはマルゼンスキー。内から仕掛けたのは4番アグネスデジタル。
Agnes Digital is trying. She activated some of her accels, so she's trying to catch up. Digitan is going. There is the door Digitan between the two Digitans, and mine conquers the dirt and gets the victory. Very, very nice. I didn't expect her to activate all of the accels on time, but the gambling worked, so that's what matters. If we hit, and we win. Okay. This time around, I am the only front runner. Pump is on the table. Some of the laser just can grab it. So this is going to be the pump against the front runner to get the victory.
馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気9番アグネスデジタル芝からダートに入ります。スマートファルコン会長に
Taking this distance, nobody is going to be able to proc her ult. Somehow, my Taiki shuttle had a late start and she's not in a very nice position. And my digital is moving up a lot.
依然先頭はスマートファルコン、続いて7番エルコンドルパッサー、3番手に8番待機シャトル、9番アグネスデジタル、この位置につけています。大欅を越え4コーナーへ、この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。さあ外から先頭を伺うのは7番エルコンドルパッサー、9番アグネスデジタル、前を狙っているぞ。9番アグネスデジタル、まだ抑えて
Getting to the final moments. The Taiki trying to catch up, but Smart Falcon is keeping up the lead, going to be very close, but Falco by a length, she takes the victory. Nobody was able to catch up. 3/4 of a length. Okay. Taiki somehow had a very bad start and she couldn't recover from that. Okay, for victories, can we get a perfect round? If we get it, very happy. If don't, doesn't matter. Right now, everything is 3 carats. Okay, it's a very interesting lobby. The V-Man has a very strong Taiki, but this Falco and Haru are a bit weak. And the other runner seems to be also pretty strong with having triple plays. Oh, this 2 double plays and lane strategy. So let's see how we do. My Falco shouldn't have a lot of trouble getting the lead against that A rank.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。4番スマートファルコンと5番スマートファルコン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。芝からダートに入ります。注目の1番アグネスデジタル、少し後方に位置取りましたね。この位置なら周囲の様子を伺います。冷静にレースを進めてますね。4番スマートファルコン、快調に飛ばして行きます。 先頭は4番スマートファルコン単身で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは5番スマートファルコン、3番手エルコンドルパッサー、1馬審査2番待機シャトル、その後3番
Seems that I have very nice position for Taiki and Falco. My digital needs to pick up the pace a bit more. The other digital is in position to pump if she has it, so that can be very dangerous. Okay, everyone starts to move forward. Okay, my Taiki is passing up the Falco. So this seems to be a 1-2-3 for me. And we grab the victory. Very nice. This round wasn't very complicated. We had some weaker lobbies, and the S-rank lobbies wasn't too hard. So 5 victories, 50 carats, very nice. Let's grab the free tickets. And let's hit it. Same team. Let's see if we can encounter some harder lobbies to really test the might of my runners. Okay. Everyone is A rank, but there are a lot more front runners this time around. 7 frontliners, so getting pumped is going to be complicated. Only having 1 blade surger is going to be detrimental for my Ditan because she doesn't have people to proc some of her abilities. Okay, Falco gets her all procced. That's nice. Okay, my Taiki is trying to get into position. The Hishi Amazon can be very dangerous. She gets a very good proc of Axels and straightaway spurt. She can zoom down the track very fast. Okay, Taiki gets her all proc. My Digitan got to proc pump, so she's going to be zooming down pretty fast. Digital is moving, Falco is resisting, Taiki also. The 3 of them are going to get very close, and once again a 1-2-3 and a victory for Taiki. Very nice race. Okay. Okay, bad move for two of my runners. I hope that isn't too harsh. There is a Taiki front, hoping for a third place between the front runners. If not, she's going to have problems to proc her ult. But any front having okay. Digitan is in perfect position to get the pump. I need her to maintain that position. Right? A late proc of Mar Falcon ult. Maybe that will give her the velocity that she needs. It's going to be very complicated. Everything is on my Digitan proccing pump. Let's see. You get it? Pump. Any other accels? Seems not. So this seems to be a defeat because I won't be able to catch up to the Marusensky. Very close, but not close at all. But after the pump, she didn't proc any other accels like forward march or on your left. So the gambling doesn't work. Didn't work this time. This is the type of front runners that usually win most easily. Yeah, she has everything that she needs. Groundwork, taking the lead. So this is a proper build front runner. My front runner isn't bad, but she just missed the groundwork, so I put sympathy just to have something. But she's no close to ideal. I'm just testing her. She have given me some victories for those lobbies where the front runners are lacking or they are none or they are pretty bad. So this time around, once again, no front runners, only mine, and that gives me an advantage, knowing that she's going to have a free angling, scheming, and plancha to proc. Having those for free helps me a lot with being able to get victories.
先頭はスマートファルコン単身で飛ばして行きます芝からダートに入ります先頭から大きく離されて2番手は7番待機シャトル内の方から5番エルコンドルパサー8番待機シャトル外から行くオグリーキャップ並んできたさらに外9番待機シャトル2馬身3馬身開いてアグネス
Taiki is too forward. Need her to drop down to third or fourth. Get her all procced. Okay. This fight of the pace chasers is very interesting. Okay, the other Oguri Cap is running away with it. No, it's my Oguri Cap running away with it. For a second I didn't see the arrow over her. So I thought that wasn't mine, but she is mine, and she's getting an amazing victory. And even Digitan got second place. Another 1, 2, 3. Okay. See some Falco. Another Falco, the only other front runner this time around. A lot of pace chasers, some lates. There are 6 frontliners, so getting pumped is going to be complicated. But I have seen that if I proc forward march and on your left, I can get a lot of excel.
スタートです。各馬娘、綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。現在最高峰は1番人気のアグネスデジタル。
This Falco was well built, so she got a lot of friendly speed, so it's going to be very hard to catch her up.
3番手には4番エルコンドルパサー、外で9番待機シャトル、そしてその内から行ったのは7番待機シャトル。
Okay, a late proc
そしてその後方には6番エルコンドルパサー、
for
外と並んでパルウララ、
Falco Salt.
1馬身離れてゴールド7位、意気揚々と先頭を行きます。3番スマートファルコン、どうでしょうこの展開。かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが、大手焼きを超え4歩台。
Okay, approaches the final corner. Am I in the position to proc anything? I am not proccing anything right now, so it's going to be very hard to win this one. Was a bit late on your left, maybe it's enough. She's moving up pretty fast. She's going, she's passing, and she's getting the victory. A bit late on your left, but was enough. The gambling worked. And got the victory. So we finish with 4. Let's see. Okay, a full A rank lollipop, very front heavy this time around, with even having over got Christmas as a front, so it's going to be very hard. Props, Falcon. I think it is in a very nice position right now. My Falco takes the lead. So everything is on Falco to win this one. It's going to be very, very complicated. Can Falco maintain the lead against the Taiki? Falco, Taiki, Falco, Taiki. A late velocity for Taiki there, but she gets the victory somehow. Very nice. Okay, that makes it 4 victories. Let's go for the second free ticket. Okay. Other full of A rank lobbies. Only one other front, and it is a Taiki. Person hoping that Taiki can proc her out there, and also having England skin in a plancha. I'm sure of that. Any front runner can win only having that, but Taiki has the opportunity to also proc her out, being in 3rd and 4th. Okay, we're approaching final corner. I am not in position to proc any excels on my other runners. No pump, no Taiki ult. But Smart Falcon is running away. Harurara trying to catch her up. For Smart Falcon, nobody seems to catch it. And we get the victory here. Very nice. Digital had a bad race. Okay, let's go for the next one. Okay. Once again, bad mood for 2 of my runners. A lot of S rank this time around, so it's going to be a very much interesting race. There is pump on the table with only 4 frontliners, only 2 front runners. Once again, the Falcos, mine, one of the other trainers.
馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。芝からダートに入ります。3番スマートファルコンと7番スマートファルコン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。最高峰からのレースとなった5番アグネスデジタル、大丈夫か。ちょっと厳しい位置ですが、ここからの巻き返しに期待です。3番、
Okay.
スマートファルコン、快調に飛ばして行きます。
Once again, my Digitan isn't keeping with the pace.
このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは7番スマートファルコン、3番手待機シャトル、その後3、4馬身開いてエルコンドルパスカー、1馬身離れて2番アグネスデジタル、その後ろからオグリーキャップ、外からパルウララ、
My Taiki in that position. She's very, very nice. Very close to the front runners and able to proc her ult. She goes. There she goes. She's going to be able to pass all of the front runners. Taiki Shuttle and the other Falco are fighting. But my Taiki is pulling away. A last second Digital out. But Taiki gets her victory. Okay, the victories. I think that Falco was a very nice addition to this lack of front runners being in this round one, because she's balancing the front runner count or the ability to my Taiki to proc her ult, giving her some victories because of that. But this time around, we have a front heavy lobby with Summer Maru and Valentine Bourbon. So this one is going to be a lot more complicated. Well, it's going to be very hard. It's also going to be also hard for my Taiki to proc her ult. So this possibly is going to be a defeat. I am not able to catch up to the dual front runner of Taiki and Bourbon, so it's going to be very hard to win this one. Only a miracle from Digitan. She procs the two excels right now. No excels, no your left, no. A bit late. Can this be enough? With her all proccing. She's going. She's going, she's going. Digital, listen to me. And she gets an outstanding victory. Also, I see Marusensky run out of stamina. So let's analyze this one for a second. What happened to Marusensky? She should have enough stamina. I don't know what happened there. And with Bourbon, who was second place all the time, she also has enough low weight, very, very low weight. Maybe that's the case in this one. For Maru, she is not bad at all, but something happened because all of the fronts were falling down pretty fast. Even my Falco passed them up, and everyone else passed them up. So, sin of the RNG, we will never know. But that was the perfect combo right there. Forward mash on your left with the digital ult that increases your top speed, that makes her reach an amazing acceleration and gets the victory there. This one is also a very hard lobby this time around. The son of Tofu running the same strategy as I, having Taiki base, digital late, Falco front, same strategy as me, made the best Pumas win, so let's see. There are 7 frontliners because the other trainer is running triple plays.
ウマ娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。芝からダートに入ります。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気、2番アグネスデジタル、1番スマートファルコン、快調に飛ばしていきます。1番スマートファルコン、先頭に立ちました。続いて5番スマートファルコン、2馬身3馬身開いて8番待機シャトル、そしてその後ろから行くのはオグリーキャップ、9番待機シャトル、5番手1馬身離れて6番待機シャトル、1馬身差エルコンドルバッター、その後ろから2番アグネスデジタル、少し離れて
That Falco is very strong. She's maintaining the lead. Very nice. My Digitan is moving up. Maybe she can get in position to proc pump. She's in 6. My Taiki was able to move up to 4. Let's see, pump. Any other accels? Seems not. It's going to be very hard to catch them up. Seems like the other trainer is stronger than me, because I bet that is the other guy who has yes, exactly. She was the better trainer. Very strong. Even with groundwork, he's Taiki. Betting for less width and more power. I bet for more width and with less power. My runners. Okay. One defeat. Can we end up with 4 victories? Okay, everyone, it's A rank from the other runners. Is end closer Digitan. Let's see. Getting pumped is going to be a bit hard. Having 6 frontliners, but only 2 front runners. So my Falco should be fine.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。芝からダートに入ります。9番スマートファルコンと2番スマートファルコン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気、7番アグネスデジタル。
I take it very forward on the lead of the Space Chasers. If she can keep herself there, It's going to be very nice because with only two front runners, the ideal is that she is third. My Digitan is also moving up, trying to get into the 6th position for her to proc pump. She's taking the 6th place, fighting with the other Digitan. Taiki procs her ult. The pump was procced. Lead the charge. She's going to have a lot of Axel. A lot of speed also with her ult. Taiki shuttle. She's moving up also. Taking the lead. And she gets the victory. Okay. Very nice. Very strong front runner built by this other trainer. Okay, we end up with 4 victories. We're going to run the bait round. We need at least 3 victories to break even with what we spent. So 3 or more victories, please, to finish up the day. For now, we have only had 2 defeats. And 3 defeats. We have had 2 defeats and everything else being a victory. So we're now at the final round. A bit late start from my runners. Even my Falco had some problems starting. She gets her own front, so maybe that will make her go forward. She's taking the lead, maybe she can maintain it there. Okay, my tech is falling down, but my digital is moving up a lot. I need her to fall back at least to the 4th place or proc the other Axels, please. Forward march on your left, something. None of that. Final meters, her ult. Maybe that will give her the speed against the Taiki, against the Oguricap. Oguricap, Digitan, Oguricap, Digitan. Very close. She gets it. She got it by a nose. Very, very nice. Very, very close. Triumphant pulse versus oh my god, it's the final straight. Very, very nice victory. By a nose. That could be easily a race for the Group A finals. But it happened here. Okay, this time around, none of my runners are in a bad mood. A lot of my other uh, a lot of the other has bad mood. Once again, a lot of frontliners, but only 2 front runners. So my Taiki gets on that 3rd position. She can win from there. Also, it's always the gambling with Digital having the 2 axles propped, so that can be also something that can happen. Okay, my Falco gets to prop Herald, so she's going to be taking the lead. My Taiki is falling behind a lot. She's not able to keep up with the pace. Somehow, I need her to try to move up. The Marusensky broke her ult, so she's going to take the lead. And this is going to be, seems like, a defeat. Somehow the Marusensky is falling back, and I'm getting the lead, but the Condor is passing my Falco. She tried to keep, but I lose there. Okay. Somehow my Taiki wasn't able to keep up with the pace. She fell behind a lot in the mid race. And Digitan wasn't able to proc her axles on a nice timing. Okay, 1 defeat, 1 victory. I need at least 3 victories to break even. Okay, this time around everyone has the same strategy. 1 front, 1 pace, 1 late. Everyone choosing different runners. Marusensky, 2 Falcos. The paces, the only one who is the same is Taiki. But on the late side, everyone is different. Okay. Both activated.
先頭は8番スマートファルコン単身で飛ばして行きます2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは1番スマートファルコンさらにマルゼンスキー4番待機シャトル4番手1馬審査7番待機シャトルあとはオグリーキャップアグネスデジタルこの位置につけています内からハルウララそれを見るエルコンドルパサー
None of my runners are in a very nice position right now. Proc their ults. So what I need now is Digital activating all of her axles. Very late proc for Taiki ult, so she's going to have a lot of axel. So maybe that is what gave me the victory here. Please pass through them. Last second ult there. Taiki against Taiki. My Taiki is pulling away. And she gets the victory. A very late proc of her ult. Give her the victory. Okay, some A ranks. There are 3 front runners, all Falcos. Once again, another lobby with 1-1-1, but this time around it's different strategies. Okay. A lot of rushing gale on the kids of the people. Very interesting choice for DCM. My take is even passing the A rank Falco and the other Falco. She's a bit too much forward, but my Digitan being also very forward, she's has put herself in the 6th position. So she's going to be able to proc pump any other accels, her ult, lead the charge. That's the second. Are we catching up the Falco? Those rushing gales. Very interesting. Okay, Falco gets the victory. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Very nice victory. Not a very complicated lobby. Okay, last race of the day. Let's see what we are going to expect from this. Okay, this is a much complicated lobby. Very front heavy. Some interesting strategies with having Augury Cap and closer. So this one should be very fun to see. Even a Diva of her nice nature. Nobody's blocking my Falco Salt somehow. Okay, this one is going to be very hard to catch up to them, but my tech is moving up a lot, so she's going to be able to proc her ult. She activated her ult. Okay, even plancha, so she seems trying to aim for the lead and get the victory. My Digitan also activating her accels a bit late, but can this be enough? The end closer Augury Cap is approaching, but it's not going to be enough, and Taiki grabs the victory. Very, very nice. We end up with a victory. 4 victories, 10 extra carrots. This smart Falco, with the lack of front runners in this round 1, I've been able to have a nice synergy with my Taiki. She getting victories, my Digital also getting 5 more victories. So this is really nice to see. This one was a very productive day. We are going to be heading up tomorrow for the round 2, trying to qualify to the Group A finals. So don't miss that tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you all. Bye.